or make you laugh, make you cry like Ain't Life Funny. Ugh.
Because I'm in a state of shock, dude.
What's wrong with you, man?
First of all, what's up, everybody? It's episode 33. Aaron's here. He's chilling. I'm sexy Matt today. Sexy Matt. You thought we was dead, didn't you? But no, we're here. We thought we'd just give you guys a little update on us. We're doing great. Aaron's still in hiding from the many celebrities he's popped at. And, you know, quite honestly, I think that's a smart move right now. Because not only can Ice Cube just whoop your ass, he might have COVID. He might punch COVID right into your face, and I wouldn't want that.
I was about to say, am I in hiding or am I in quarantine? See,
that's exact. I'm sorry, dude. That's my
How
bad.
dare you? How dare you? You know,
he's Aaron's quarantining himself for it's, you know, these are the times that we're in. But we thought we'd come back. We're still upgrading. You know, you might notice my voice sounds a little bit clearer. My voice sounds a little more sexy, if you will.
Oh no.
But we've upgraded a few things. We're still in the midst of finishing a script, but something has happened.
I just love how, like, you know, Hollywood you are, man. You amaze me. We're upgrading some things. It's
got
like, first off,
got that new Amazon drip.
I was like, you got some Amazon drip, is what happened.
But it's the podcast, Aaron. I can't help if we're.
Man, I appreciate being included. I appreciate feeling included, but I mean, you know, 50% of this podcast didn't get an upgrade. Is what I would tell you.
Yeah, no, keeping it gangsta.
It just visually, like, if we released a video of us talking, I would look very professional.
Because you got a mic, exactly. That microphone brings a certain level of, you know, I don't even know credibility that people exactly. That's what I was gonna say. But I feel like really what it is that any extra equipment makes anybody look more official. Remember, we had a camera and we had a light shining on people, and if y'all want to jump in front of the camera, what TV station is this gonna be on? It's like, motherfucker, this ain't for TV. You better get out of here. Like, it's a $15 light, like, crazy ass. But yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, happy to be back, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just was saying, you know, you talk about upgrades and shit. I'm just like, damn, man. Like, I wish I got some Christmas gifts. You know,
just fucking get a little fucking thing. We gotta just sell this shit, man. We can't. You don't have to be saying this shit out loud.
Man, you keep
thinking.
I'm just saying, man. Like, you know, you putting on all the airs. I'm just impressed, man. I mean, you know, it's wonderful. It's like anybody though. Like, anytime I've ever pulled the camera out, like, and it was like an artist or like a rapper or like anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, eventually it gets to the day that comes where they just like, hey, man, get that camera out real quick. You just see it just totally like
needs to see this.
Exactly. And it just takes over their whole persona, like, no, I don't mean, or no, I'm saying, like, who was the first person that came up with that persona anyways, to just be like, look in the fridge, like, somebody just like the first person on Cribs, like, came up with that and everybody just ran with it, like, ain't nothing but crystal all up in the fridge, gold on the floor, like. Who was the first to act like that?
The Crystal was like, we gotta get in every rapper's fridge. Who's just drinking champagne like that?
Because every day is a celebration. I mean, you better recognize, man.
Get some more hardcore shit than the champagne. You're just out drinking. What are you having, a mimosa? I don't see like 50 Cent like, yo, y'all, let's pop open a bottle of bubbly. All right, no.
Hey, man.
Come on.
little toast to champagne,
I
man.
mean, for a special occasion, but I remember those episodes where it was like some guy would open his fridge. He's like, I got one for every day of the week right now. It's just like, this is just a Cristal fridge. What the fuck?
Right. I just want to know who came up with that persona, like the off like duty rapper when he's not like spinning bars. He's just like, I'm in the building. Like, was that like Wu-Tang that came up with that guy? Like, who was that first person?
I don't know. Like that level of just rich, audacious.
I guess that's Puffy.
I don't even know, dude.
I mean, maybe that's Puffy that did that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was kind of that, I guess, like that glitz and glam. I mean, he definitely was like, remember when he used to throw parties and it was literally like Puff Daddy threw a $10 million party. Like,
hey, man. What? I mean, like, honestly, if I had bread like that, I would do shit like that too, though. Where I would just
Can you imagine 10 mil, though? Somebody gives you a bill, is like, hey, we have 8 elephants in the building, and with all the fire breathers and, even the booze and stuff. We're looking at 10 mil, and you don't. To me, if I heard that, like shit would drop out of my ass. I'd be like,
I mean, to me, what's even funnier is that you do all that only for your pure satisfaction, for it to just be like at some point later, it's just like a wasted elephant and a chick riding it, and you're just like,
elephant's dad, like Puff Daddy killed 7 elephants at one of his white parties. It's like, what the fuck's going? And also, just as a side note, to me, whenever I've thrown any party, I don't ever get to enjoy it.
Well, I mean, like, that's what I would feel like would be the real truth of it. It's like your wedding day. Like, you don't really do anything except run around and stress about everything, But
like,
I feel like that's why he paid 10 mil, though.
Like, at a $10 million party, everyone has to be having fun, right? I mean, I feel like,
I don't know. I feel like that's why he paid 10 mil, so that he doesn't have to do any of that shit. Like, all that stress, like, it's literally to the point where he's just, like, popping grapes, and then he's just, like, randomly is stressing other people out, because he'll just be like, hey, man, where's the, remember that day I said I wanted all of them, like, leopard-printed, 5 naked fire-breathing women? It's like, what? You said you didn't say you wanted them to be leopard printed. You just said you just wanted the fire breathers. Like
Puppy,
oh my god,
we got women, okay? I don't know what to tell you.
It's like, well, you need to get the leopard prints, because otherwise, man, I don't know, man. I'm getting upset.
Puff Daddy,
here.
2 of them are vegan. They're not gonna put on leopard print. These people, they're crazy.
Like, I feel like legit that's what happens. Like, that's why he's paying a 10 mil. So he can just have like a team of people that he's just doing that to, where he's like, you know what else would be sick? And they're just like, oh my god, what else is he gonna say? It's like Michael Scott totally out of control. It's like, what if like it was just like a motherfucking big ass slide made out of crystal clear ice? I need the ice to be clear though, because I want to be able to see people go through the ice as they slide down it into
and I
a pool.
want a hologram in the ice. So it's not on the ice, it's actually in the ice, and it's projected under it. So I need to see that.
They'd be like, Mr. Combs, this has never been done before. Like, we have to get back to you with some scientific equations and safety.
Like a bundle at him, like money. Like, right. How much does that get?
It's like, I
got a neck injury.
Let me go talk
to the bundle that you hit me in the face with, but I'm gonna make this happen. I mean, this is like more money than I've ever seen.
To me, though, like, that's when you're just in the driver's seat, because like that 10 mil really was only like 7 mil. Yeah. Somebody came up,
and it's probably like a write-off. He has like some scumbag lawyer that's like, yeah, we'll say it's for charity, and you can just write off the off.
I mean, shoot, probably
save the whale's puppy benefit.
Right. It's like, what? How much money was raised to save anybody? It's like, well, look, man, what we did was, instead of saving a whole bunch of whales.
It's more about the awareness of the situation. It's not about the money.
Well, I mean, I knew this one whale. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know one. I own a
whale. See, what I found when I'm hanging out with my whale and the big ass little aquarium shit I got in my backyard. They like Cavassier, okay? They like Cristal. So I got a whale swimming around in Cristal.
He's like, look, man, I rented a whale for a party. Coincidentally, I did not know you can't get them things back once you rent them. So I just
rental actually is just them giving you a whale, and I didn't know that.
Right.
my
I misread some paperwork. My bad. But it's cool. That was
coincidentally
nice.
not associated with this story. Whale meat is delicious, y'all.
Right. Oh, that'd be if
I
it was
went to
me.
this restaurant someplace, wink, wink, and the whale there off the chain.
Oh man, but yeah, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like, regardless of whatever that is, it's just that's got to be awesome to be in that position where you could just
I mean,
literally just
money.
be
Just
like.
to
I mean, that's what a
have money.
Kanye West
Here's
concert
where
is.
this is how trashy I am, dude. Whenever I heard a story about like, what's his fuck? Can't believe I'm fucking spacing on. This is insane, dude. This is what weed does to you. God damn it. Jeezy. God damn it. I was like, fucking something with a J. He went into a
Okay.
goddamn strip club and he threw one of those like bundled like bricks of money just
Yeah.
into the pit. Like that's like that's $250,000 that he to be able just to be like, this is $250,000 of my money. Fuck it. I can't even imagine
I know,
having $250,000 at all. Like I have never had.
I mean, I feel like I guess maybe you get the attention of it all because like that story just rains out now. You know.
Well,
what I'm
he's in
saying?
a
So,
strip
like,
club. Like I got to assume if you throw that much money on the ground, you are walking out of that just like covered in pussy juice. Like there's
I
no
mean, I guess, but
answer other
like,
than yes to that man.
but if you're him and you're famous like that, you could have just took that 250 and spent it with a chick and enjoyed it.
That's
You know what
one
I'm saying?
chick. You have like a just a house full of tens around you that are just killing each other
Yes,
to
I
get
mean,
at this pile of money. It sounds insane, but I'm just saying to have that much cash, even physical cash, if you showed
oh
that to
yeah.
somebody in real life and just put that in front of them, people would do crazy shit to have that money.
See me, man, like that. If I was like ever blessed to be a rapper of that caliber where I had to do stuff like that, I would just buy that fake looking money that they make and legit just go around and flash that shit everywhere. That's what I think that Tekashi dude
It
does.
has to be, dude. It has.
Like he has a big bag full of cash. I don't think that money's real. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it's real at all. Cause like it could
I
be,
think
could
there's
maybe
real
not. I don't
money
know.
in that bag that's like prominent
Yeah.
in the bag, but if you dug deep, it'd be like McDonald's money and
Right.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. Cause like I would just do shit like that because like at a certain point it's like you're just putting on airs, man. Like ain't nobody gonna know that shit's fake until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
when
wish
you're
that
already
dude would just go
long
away, by
gone.
the way. Side note, like
He is.
I saw that
He's
guy
gone.
like put a documentary about just him. And if
Oh
you're
yeah.
alive and you're putting a documentary out that you produced about yourself, I'm done with you. I can't
No, I
that
think
level of dumb shit, I can't deal with that.
no, that documentary is
It's about him, isn't
by
it?
that, but yeah, but it's not by him though. It's by that guy that made that documentary for I think Vice or whatever, where he acted like he was a guru. That Indian dude,
Oh,
you know that famous dude. You know what I'm talking about? That what he looked like? You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah,
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 that
yeah.
guy. I think he made it. If you look at it, so
Oh,
like
okay.
what it
Well,
was is that it's more about the era of trolling and how that dude kind of came to like the top of all that, but then how he like it all kind of backfired on him and shit. Because like what really kind of fucked him over, man, is that he rode so hard on that gangster shit or whatever. Because I think he got in trouble for they were saying like messing with an underage chick or some shit like that. So like because he got caught messing with an underage girl, because he used to do a whole bunch of videos where he was doing like all this like weird sex shit, you know what I'm saying? But then like because he got in trouble with that, like he stopped and started doing the gangster shit. But then he was just like that shit got him caught up or whatever. But it's just a whole bunch of dumb shit with that, man. Like he basically paid all those guys to be in that video, like all those gangster dudes, but then wound up actually hanging out with him and being friends with him and shit, kind of. But then it was like beef between them because it was like newer guys and older guys that were all in the same gang, but they weren't all necessarily friends, kind of. So like one of those older dudes robbed him and shit, and basically almost killed Tekashi for real. Like all that shit almost kind of did come back on him. So he kind of got lucky that he didn't die, and then the
But I mean,
feds
he's
got involved
bringing
in a
that
bunch of
on
shit.
himself completely, though.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
all he does
Yeah.
is bring attention to himself in every way possible. So,
Bro, they said that dude went and bought all those red flags for that one video that he made, like himself, and gave them out, like, and like handed them out to people and shit in that video. Literally, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like setting up some fictitious shit that never even existed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
of course,
this is weird, man.
to me, if
I
you
mean,
have
I just think
that,
that,
like, just look like that visually, like, once you get to that level, it's got to be manufactured at a certain point. It's not because you just like looking like that. You're trying to, like, that's a complete costume. I wouldn't be
well, to his
surprised if all
credit.
that shit wiped off his face.
Oh, nah, I don't think that
I
shit's real
mean, I'm
tattoos,
just
but
saying that to be facetious, but I'm just saying,
yeah, yeah.
like, if that happened, I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm not surprised by that.
Well, to his credit, he did kind of create all that image or whatever by himself. You know what I'm saying? Like did hustle hard to get to the point that he got to. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think that what you have to understand though is that the image that he cultivated is only appealing to like 12, 13-year-old kids. You know what I'm saying? Because like I
Yeah,
started
right.
thinking back on shit like. Cause I was watching some shit on Netflix about like it's like some drama shit about kids in high school. I think it's that Grand Army show is what it's called, but it's like they had like modern music in it, you know what I'm saying? So like the kids into be singing it, and like I listen to music now, I'm like, damn, I don't get it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I get it now. Like it's because like when you were younger, like it was cool to say dick and pussy, like even though now like it was in older songs that we listened to too, but it was like more artsy, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like a little bit more skill to it. Whereas now like somebody will just say that in a song. And like I think that's kids are so sheltered nowadays that it's just like the shock of that of being like, oh, they're saying bad words. Cause like the songs aren't good songs, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, this was weird, man. Like looking back and being like, damn, man, like they make music now for like 13-year-olds. Like it all kind of just made everything make sense to me, dude. Like, cause when I was 13, like, yeah, that was cool. You know what I'm saying? To hear about people shooting and, you know what I'm saying, doing all that type of shit, you know what I mean? That's why, like, we don't understand it
I
now,
just don't
you know?
know. To me, the simple test of that is, for me at least, and I know there's people that are listening to this, or kids younger than us that listen to what's out now and will know it, memorize it, but I don't know the words. Like, the only thing that I remember from new shit that I listen to that I consistently will listen to again when I'm working out or something is a beat.
Yeah.
I don't really have any problem with like the producers. There's a lot of good beats out there, but there is nobody really being lyrical at all. Like I remember Ice Cube songs from when I was like 12 that I can rap all the words. I remember all the shit about it, being excited about it. And now if I hear a good song, it's just like, oh, this is good to run to, I guess, because it's got a
But
good
that's
beat.
what it was, though, is because, you know, like, when you were 12, it was cool to hear about that stuff, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, the content as well. Whereas, you know, somebody that was 36 listening to Ice Cube at the time
This is
would have, you know,
disgusting.
right, exactly, would have been listening and thinking that it totally different, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's mostly what it
So
is.
are
It's
you
just
just
weird,
calling
man.
me old, dude?
Getting
Fuck
older, I
you.
guess. I mean, I'm saying the same thing for myself too, because it's like, damn, dog, like it's just crazy to look and be like, damn, yo, like I guess I am like old, man.
I mean,
Like,
also just like the level of what I hear on the songs. Some of the shit. There was a song that West Side Connection put out a long time ago called "So Many Rappers in Love," where they just talk about all rappers are making love songs, and that's all it is. And I mean, if you listen to, it's like shit that I hear. And I know there's obviously a lot of different kinds of rap, but the popular shit and like what I hear consistently, like when I go to like, I mean, I don't go see anybody right now because of COVID, but like when I'm in weed shops and shit, it's all like, I mean, I don't even know. Like I like
to
Travis
me, it
Scott.
all,
Like that's
I don't know,
about as
man.
most, like I like him and I like ASAP Ferg. And those are like two newer guys that I can say that I actually listen to a little bit. But other than that, it's like, I
Well,
don't
my
know.
problem with rap is twofold. All the new music is that it all to me sounds like that weird whiny auto tune shit where
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah, just
like, you
wanna
know,
love you.
right, yeah, it's like I don't kill nobody, I kill my
It's
homies
like,
and my dogs.
it's
Like
like what?
it's like what is happening right now? Like I I don't want to hear you try to sing, dog. Like it's women that can sing, it's men that can sing that I'll actually listen to. But like, you are a rapper, so just use your regular voice. Like I ain't saying don't sing, but like if it sound like this, I don't want to hear it, dog. Like you're basically screaming in the mic, so I don't mess with that. But then the other problem is that like with me,
this podcast is just two old guys going, I don't like this stuff. I don't like this new shit.
Well, the way that I got into this was I legit said that I understand why I don't like it, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming from a place of realization that, oh, they're not making this song for you. That's why you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people that came up listening to, like, Lil Wayne as their first rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like, would hear a song like what we're describing, because he does do that type of stuff all the time. So to them, it's like, oh, they're like emulating Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? So like, whereas like if somebody like kind of stole like a Biggie Smalls bar and flipped it to us, that would be cool because that's our era, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, you know what I mean? But like, to me, I just feel like the problem is what you were saying, is that the music don't really sound that good sometimes. Like the beats be dope, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know, man. Like it's literally songs like that people really like that Molly Percocet song to me. Like the beat's okay, but like to me, it's really like that song isn't good. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really like, dude is shit. It's like, dog, like say something, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like go ahead and rap on that. You know what I mean? Like I don't like. He don't never really rap to me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really understand why people love that song, dog.
Snoop had like a video he put out where he was like ripping on dudes like that, and how he went into like a studio. He's like, shut this shit off, because the guy's like, it's like, dude, and that's the other thing. Like sometimes you'll hear a song and be like, wait, is this that song or who is this?
Oh,
it's like, I don't know who the fuck this, you know. So
now,
I get it. I realize too that I'm old and I just am not meant to understand some of these things. But to me, like there's shit that we grew up on, or like that's timeless, that people that were older listened to it and people caught on to it because when they were younger and didn't get to necessarily live in that time period, but it was so good that it transcended all that. And I don't see like, I guess, you know, there's a few guys out now like Kendrick Lamar and stuff that have become like bigger than just pop artists or whatever, but there's just not a lot of like that type of person that would, there's nobody listening to DaBaby in 10 years.
I mean, you would think so, but at the same time,
maybe
like,
I'm wrong, but I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so.
I might be dead in 10 years. People are probably just going to be banging DaBaby. Just,
I mean, hey, man,
come to my grave and just be like, listen, man, you were wrong.
DaBaby actually fucked around and saved like 30 babies, and then he made a song
called "The World." Man, this music is so beautiful.
I mean, think about it though. I mean, if Donald Trump became the president, dude, like anything is possible, man.
It's only a matter of time, dude. Yin Yang twins, 2024, bro.
Here's my new plot on becoming on potentially becoming a political figure, right? What if you made this movie, except you play it out in real life? A guy wants to become a politician, but he can't succeed in America because it's just hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to have a lot of money and shit. Like, it's confusing. It's a whole lot of tricks to the game. So he decides he wants to become a great politician in another country. So he becomes like basically a dictator in another country, but then uses that to then try to become a president in America. He's like, see, I ran this country for all these years. I'm actually an American citizen. I don't think you can become a president in another country without being born there. I think that's like same thing with us. Like you have to be.
But I mean, like, could you get citizenship? Like, leave America, get citizenship. You could come back and be president. There wouldn't be like any.
Yeah, I don't see why not. See why not. Because like, I have people with dual citizenships and shit that I think are in government. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean.
We can write this, Aaron. I mean, I don't know if anybody's going to nitpick. This is going to be a great segue, Aaron, because one, I don't think anybody's going to look into it that much. We can just write that. And the reason I don't think anybody's going to look into it that much is that movies are just deteriorating. I mean, they're not coming out in theaters. They're releasing straight to the TV and straight to HBO Max, which I'm lazy. I'm a pothead. I like watching stuff on my couch. That's cool. I don't think it's great for the theater industry, but it's deteriorated so badly that KFC is in the movie business, Aaron.
Hey man, you gotta sell chicken one way or another, dog.
And not
Chicken
only
don't
are they
sell itself.
doing it, so I don't know why you need to you don't need to publicize KFC chicken anymore. We got it. Everyone's got it. It's never gonna go away. It's gonna be there. You don't have to put anything on TV because people are just gonna flock to that shit like flies on shit. But somebody wrote a movie where Colonel Sanders is just like a sexy gardener or cook or something. So
yeah, man. You gotta get them spices, dog.
We fucked up, dude. We were trying to write movies that were based just like original content or just, something cool that would be like an hour long. This movie's 15 minutes long. It stars Mario Lopez, and it is called KFC, A Recipe for Seduction.
Well, here's something that is kind of crazy.
I want to kill myself. I'm just going to say that right now. I want to literally shoot myself in the face.
Well, here's something that's kind of crazy, though, right? It kind of makes a lot of sense when you think about it, but it doesn't because nobody's ever done it before, so that's why it doesn't make sense. But, I feel like there was a movie where, I don't know if it was like Rollerball or something, where, they were showing commercials in it where they were basically doing that. It was every event was sponsored by a company or something, or I can't remember exactly how it went, but it was essentially something like that. You know what I'm saying? Where it was something that you would have never seen, you know what I mean? But then it's the next presidential candidate election sponsored by Pepsi, you know what I mean? Some shit like that, you know what I mean? It was something like that in the movie. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it does kind of make sense that you would make content to sell something, because now
totally
most content creators, you know what I'm saying, most content creators, if you go to see a movie, the goal is you want to make a movie good enough that people just want to see it, feel good about, sell mad tickets, you know what I'm saying, but instead of tickets are just now chicken sandwiches, you know what I'm saying, but I don't know how you make something that's so bomb that makes you want to buy more KFC though, you know what I mean?
But here's my thing. You got to pick and choose what you're doing to get people to come see it. I guess okay. I'm gonna just take the anger out of it.
You haven't seen it, first off.
Yeah, so, I understand that. I've seen the preview.
Talking shit about it.
But here's my thing. You know what?
Until you watch it, don't say nothing.
Might be genius because
exactly.
I'm thinking a lot of fat women are watching Lifetime. They're on the couch. They're sad. And what better way to uplift them is a sexy Colonel Sanders who is selling them fried chicken, and then they get a little worked up, they feel a little, they get the blood pumping, and then they have to go get some KFC to slow that blood down. You got to slow it down so you don't heat up too hard. So now, you know what, man? I was angry about this just because I think that we've written things that I would consider way better than whatever this is. But then again, thinking of just as a demon, marketing person that has no soul, this makes perfect sense.
Yeah, man.
So
that's what I'm saying. Why, let's talk me. Just imagine. I feel like what's really going on is that if you watch that 15-minute clip, it's really The Ring is going on to you. So it's all this subliminal frequencies and shit to make you mad hungry in it. You know what I'm saying? And in the end,
fuck, dude, it's like that hypnosis. They do light flashes, and all of a sudden people are just getting up and going to KFC.
Yeah, dog. And more than likely, it's intercut in that Mario Lopez is just puts his dick inside a chicken sandwich, and it's just oh, you want that big chick, don't you? And then chicks are just
you can't handle this chicken sandwich.
Exactly. You know what I mean? I guarantee you, within the first 45 seconds of that shit, he's probably fully frontally nude with the sandwich covering his dome.
I mean,
that's what I think happens in the seduction recipe. If you were to give me the script, that's what would happen.
Really, an insight into what Aaron is like is that In his mind, like to me, I'm thinking, you're gonna see Colonel Sanders, and that's fine. Maybe with his shirt off.
What, like meet a
Aaron's got
woman?
Colonel Sanders, dude, with his dick in a sandwich. I don't. I mean,
it's called Recipe
I want to
of
see Mario
Seduction.
Lopez with his penis in between two pieces of bread, looking like Colonel Sanders. Yes. Do I think it's gonna happen? No. Unfortunately,
This is what I'm saying. Okay, it's called Recipe of
I'd
Seduction.
buy if that happens. I'll buy a chicken sandwich. I haven't eaten KFC in a decade. If I see that, I will buy. I will go to KFC immediately and buy a fucking chicken sandwich.
All I'm saying is that legitimately they selling something, and we know sex sells. You know what I'm saying? It's already say seduction in it. In the end, they're trying to sell some chicken. You know what I mean? Like we haven't seen it, so I'm just hypothetical out here. So anything's possible.
Let me just read you the log line for this, just a summary of the movie.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll make sure that we just play the preview. I want Mario to get as much heat off of this as possible, so he needs our help. Everyone that's listening, the 5 people listening that are still here, go watch this movie. We need to support Mario Lopez. So before I show the clip, let me just read you a little, let me give you a little taste of the recipe, if you will. Presented by KFC and Lifetime. As the holidays draw near, a young heiress contends with the affections of a suitor handpicked by her mother. When the handsome chef, Harlan Sanders, arrives with his secret fried chicken recipe in a dream, he sets in motion a series of events that unravels the mother's devious plans. Will our plucky heiress escape to her wintry happily ever after with Harlan at her side? Or will she cave to the demands of family and duty? So,
guaranteed. In the dream scene,
he's
got a chicken sandwich.
Dick out.
Like, I'm not saying that they show him naked. Like, you know what I'm talking about, bro? How they do that?
Yeah, like Cinemax, where it's just like he's like moving.
They cover you with food.
You know, a movement that makes no sense because there's no like dick.
No.
It's like you can't move. I'm not saying the fuck.
I'm not saying that he does any thrusting. I'm saying that the heiress has a dream in which
he
sees him
in his hand with bread around.
No. Like what movie was that? Like I think it was Austin Powers, where they keep he's naked, but they keep having stuff cover him up.
Yeah,
that looks like a dong, but it's not.
I mean,
a dong.
if he just has a piece of fried chicken in his hand and it's shot correctly, like you don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Dong.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna do that the whole movie. That's what I think.
Can I just say this also, just like as a side note? I think Mario Lopez is a very strong, courageous man. I don't see Mario Lopez packing a huge dong. I just got to say that off rip. I think you take a chicken drumstick from KFC and put it in his hand. His dick's not showing below, like anywhere around it. It's like he ain't working with.
First off,
why the muscles, Mario? Why all the facade?
Let's just back totally off of this conversation because, like, Matt just literally just openly called Mario Lopez out. He talks about me and Ice Cube. He just said
I said he is a handsome, courageous man. All I said.
And you said Mario Lopez has a small.
If you hear this and you want to prove me wrong, feel free. But I don't think you're working with a lot. So I'm sorry to
say. My God.
You've been put on blast.
By Geddick. Matthew Geddick said that. Matthew Geddick. That's who that was. Not me.
Long Beach, California. Come see
I'm just letting it be known. It's like I am not going to be throwing you out under the bus like that. I don't want to
fight him. I mean, the guy boxes. He would kill me. I'm just saying, we want to get into an actual dick measuring contest. I'll stack up to Mario Lopez. I'm throwing that out there right now.
This is what I'm saying. Well, how are you judging this?
It's just like I don't know.
Just a feeling.
Like, you just look at
the energy.
Look at somebody, and it's like, nah. I don't Well, see, I'm
So
like a guy who's like, like those people that go and they're like, this pony will never be a racehorse. It's like I can just look and be like, nah. I'd be like a great porn producer. Like, you don't
I
got
feel
what
like,
it takes, kid. Don't even bother.
hey,
Don't
so
even bother taking the pants off.
for all the size queens out there, apparently Matt has the gift of being able to just divine if someone has a big cock or
Yeah,
not
just
by
send a photo
instantly.
just of the person, and I'll.
Oh,
just
you don't even have to
tell you
be.
yes or
He doesn't have
no.
to be in the same. Like this is like a magical power, actually, Matt. Like legitimately, you might need to go talk to some like
Did you
scientists or something.
did you
Because
ever see
like,
the movie Unbreakable where Bruce Willis can just kind of touch somebody and know if they're a
yeah,
person?
yeah, but he had to be in the room with them. He had to touch them.
All I got.
You said you could see a picture.
dude.
Mm.
I'm unbreakable too.
That's like the men that
I have
stare at
an
goats
unbreakable
shit, dude.
power too. I can
Hey.
tell if anyone has a huge dick.
If you were
It's
gay,
like that
dog, you would
movie
live the.
you told me to
you'd be-
watch where the people on Netflix, you have to eat a pill and it gives you a superpower.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
It's like I eat a pill and I can tell you if you have a huge dick.
I'm telling you, man. Every chick in the world right now would be your best friend, dude. Like you could just go out with like.
I'm
catty
married.
women
I'm
and just-
taken. But if you want to send me a
Hey,
photo
man.
of a potential suitor, I'll
Hey,
tell you if
get
he's
your
gonna
hey.
please you.
Get Kendra in here real quick and just be like, "Hey, Kendra, like next time you and the girls go out, I'm just gonna show you all the big dick daddies out there, like show you who's packing."
I have a responsibility, Aaron. I can't just willy nilly throw this power around to just whoever wants
Yo, this is the most hilarious shit ever.
it. But anyway,
Nah, you ain't backing up for that shit now.
I'm just saying,
Hey,
I'm not, that's not an indictment because even if he's not, I'm saying he has a micro dick. I'm just saying maybe it's not that big. But what he does have, I mean, look at the guy. What's he squatting? 3 hundo?
okay,
4
okay.
hundo? I
Well,
don't know. It's AC
well,
Slater. I mean, that guy's been fucking since he was like 16 years old, just lifting weights and fucking. So, and
man, he
doing this
probably
show extra for however long he's been doing fucking extra.
Man, he probably got born out some pussy and fell in some pussy, man.
And
Like,
think about that though. Like AC's, I was around, like I was alive watching the show as it was being released. So like I wasn't their age, but
yeah.
when he was in Saved by the Bell, you're telling me that every day he just wasn't like,
Oh yeah, dude.
today. Like there was just probably like a line of women outside of his apartment. Like
Hollywood. Yeah, Hollywood was Bayside High for him. Like all of LA was
yeah,
Bayside
exactly.
High,
Like,
basically.
hey, he
You
just
know?
like did like a little dance he did on the show, and some woman's like, "Oh my god, AC,
Man, he probably was.
come to
I'm
your
about to say
apartment." My
he probably
name's
was messing with their
Mario.
mamas. I mean, you know how them freaks is in Hollywood. He probably was dodging their moms.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
everyone. He was probably
Yeah.
fucking like doing an orgy with like 3 generations of a family's worth of women. He's like, "I'll take them all."
That's why I
all
feel like you calling him out of all people is a hella crazy,
maybe
man.
it's
Like
through
I can see if you would
maybe
say,
maybe it's not even like
mean,
his fault. Maybe he fucked so
I
much
don't
at
know,
a
man.
younger age that he like eroded his dick. Like it's like, like if a glacier passes over land, it just eventually whittles it down.
Oh, dude. Speaking of all this, which really none of this
Speaking of
really
all
makes any
this, what?
sense.
You have something to tie into this?
Dude, I saw this fucking show on HBO that's called like John Hamilton or something, like How to with John Hamilton, I think is what it's called. One of these episodes, this guy invented this thing where like he tries to reverse circumcisions. So like, and like you flip your dick head
Wait,
inside your
what?
skin, I guess.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dog.
How do you can't reverse it once you've taken the
Bruh.
skin? What is he
Bruh.
like?
You need to
I'll
watch this because
generate
it's literally,
some foreskin for you. Give me a second.
literally, like I think he goes to like a conference or something. I don't because it's kind of like that that thing you were showing me, All Gas No Breaks, but it's a dude on HBO that just goes around New York, just basically just interacting with people with some vague ass topic. You know what I mean? But kind of like making it all make sense. And it's like what was that thing? Nathan For You show a little bit too,
Yeah.
where it's just like the guy kind of acts like that. But like literally, dude, he goes to some guy and like I think it was because they were talking about like keeping things unchanged, like keeping things like in their original state. So then like somehow he ends up on the topic of should you be circumcised? Like one of the people that he talks to like brings that up or something. So then he just like randomly researches all that, and he meets some dude that invented a device that like makes you like roll your dick head inside the skin, and then it keeps it there, I guess. And then like he had it like where it was like a rope that was tethered to his like bed frame. So when
This
he
guy's a fucking monster. He has a okay. First of all, no, no.
It's hilarious.
If somebody tried to sell me something and they pitches them on a bed with their dick tied to the ceiling, no.
Here's the thing, okay?
No, there's no
dude. No, check this out, right? Meets the dude in the streets or whatever, like comes up on this guy. It's like, oh yeah, I saw that. Guy shows it to him, drops his drawers right in front of him, starts showing him how to put it on, then gets in, goes upstairs to his bed, does all that stuff or whatever, and then
with a guy.
Yeah, like with the dude he just met. Like the dude is ass naked laying on his bed, and he's just like, dude, you gotta see this show, dog. It's so funny, bro. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. I was watching that shit like, what is going on right now?
Like those guys that sell like mixtapes in Hollywood. Like imagine listening to one of those guys and he's like, yo, come upstairs real quick. I'd be like,
Exactly, dog. But this is what's even funnier about all this. That guy had a mixtape.
Okay.
I'm not even making this up. You just said that. That circumcision dude made a mixtape in which he's jamming about having to get your dick recircumcised, I guess, or I don't even know what that's called. But like literally he has a song where he has like his little keyboard out and he's like, it went something like, I know that I can put my foreskin back again, like some shit like that. Like, it's crazy, bro.
He's like Uncle Jesse and fucking what's his face?
Yes,
like, my dick got mutilated.
Yes, dude, that might be one of the lyrics. I'm not even joking, dog. Like, bro, it's called How To with John Hamilton, bro. You have to watch this shit. It's only like 6 episodes. I was crying, bro.
I mean, like, I can't even think about anything
bro.
else now. I mean, fuck this KFC.
Oh man.
thing.
Well, I'll say it still ties in because it's more media. Like it's pandemic, y'all. So we gonna give y'all some hot shit to watch. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to see a guy uncircumcise himself or I don't even know. Once again, I don't know what a term is.
So is it just stretching your skin so you have like a fake makeshift? Because here's the thing.
Matt, I couldn't even begin to tell you, dog. I don't know how it works.
I don't.
It looked. I wasn't gonna.
You want me to fix my dick? Like you want me to fuck with my dick? No, unless it's to make it bigger with like a pill, which I don't need, but just to see what's up. Mario Lopez, you might want to get a couple of those pills, but you know.
I mean, so you think that if you had a huge Johnson already, you would want to take even more dick pills, man?
I just feel like anybody, like if that product were to come to market, that like it would be, first of all, obviously be a huge success if it did what it said, but anyone.
It'd be the greatest pill ever made.
Well, would definitely be taking it, but just even like anyone, like I just want to see if it worked. You know what I mean? Like maybe it'll add a little bit, but just to see like I'd be like, this is bullshit. This is just for some dumb like little dick dude just to feel good about himself. So I don't know. Maybe I would. But if you're that guy who had to put like his hog in like a fucking like sock when because it was so fucking big, it just looked like bologna. Then you are good. Like don't take your baloney dick out and don't.
So I remember
because it's
about. I remember one time when I was working at that restaurant, man, at the bar, I heard these ladies talking and they was just getting loose, dog. It was Friday. I guess they was just finna turn up, you know what I'm saying? But they was because it was like people around them it was not that loud. They could definitely hear what they were talking about. But this lady said that she met some dude and I guess she hooked up with him and shit. And these were like 40-year-old women, you know what I'm saying? And they were like, she was like, and he's like, he's got money and a good job and a nice car, and says something to the extent of, and his dick ain't too big, which I was like, what the fuck? Like, so like, and they started laughing because like her homegirl saw that I heard, and I was just like, oh yeah, people can hear y'all. And then I just like walked away, you know what I'm saying? But like, she was like, no, I'm serious. I'm like, I just hate when it's too big, it just like
I
it
mean,
hurts.
God
It bothers
damn,
me and
bitch,
shit.
who
Like,
you
I
fucking.
mean, hey man, who knows? I mean, so you never know what somebody like. You know what I mean? Like, cause gay dudes, you think they care about if you have a huge dick or not, or like lesbians care if you have a
I
tight
mean,
pussy?
I feel like
You know
there's
what I'm
like
saying?
it
Like,
just is what it is, but you get like past a certain level and then it becomes like there's probably dudes that have way like I'm sure there's dudes where and I've heard chicks say that where it's like it horrified me. It's too big. But like if you got like 6 and above, like you're good. Now,
so you don't think Mario Lopez is popping a 6, bro? You
no.
disrespectful
I
motherfucker.
think Mario's got like a 3 for he's got like
Oh my
he's
god.
rocking like a low to below average.
This is so much more disrespectful
Oh.
than anything I ever said about Ice Cube. I just
Again,
want to say
I
that.
respect
I
him
just
as a
want to say that.
man. I respect
How can
his
you?
career.
You just said
as
he's popping a
person.
3-inch weenie, dude. Come
I
on,
mean,
man.
dude, you have to call it a weenie, dude.
It says 3 inches. It's a weenie, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
I
right.
didn't make. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, man. Like, how dare
I'm
you?
sorry. I call it like I see it, and I'm
See,
not.
what I really.
I don't think that
Here's
if it's not the reality, like I said, somebody send me a picture of his dick, and if it's big, then I will on this podcast apologize.
my
I'll bow to his
psychoanalysis.
giant hog, but I just think that he just isn't packing like that.
Here's my psychoanalysis. Apparently, Matt's superpower is just that he can really cast shade on anyone. And like, it's like he just saw like the most put together person he could find, which of his childhood as he remembers is Slater. You know what I mean? And he's like,
But what
damn,
else is
man.
wrong with him, Aaron?
Exactly. Something's got to be up with this guy.
Oh,
And that's when
Nobel
Matt
Prize.
realized.
I bet their sack smells nasty as fuck.
Exactly. That's really what your superpower is. You just know how to throw shade on anybody. You'd be like Barack Obama, like
As long as you're hanging out with me and not in my eyesight, then you're fine, and it's great.
Yeah, apparently. But yeah, that's hilarious, dog. That just was so much funnier than anything KFC was gonna.
It is what it is. I don't know about what I said about Mario Lopez. I blacked out. I just came to it.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, from what I remember before the blackout, we were talking about this KFC movie, and I just watching the preview. I just have a couple of questions. One, and this is Mario Lopez is taking a beating, and I'm sorry, Mario, but I gotta call out something else. He's an actor. He's an actor.
Oof.
Okay, he's been in a lot of shit. Saved by the Bell most notably. I don't know really what else. But he's an actor. But in this movie, he's playing Colonel Sanders. It's obvious. He looks like him.
Right.
He's called Colonel Sanders. He's not using a Southern accent. He's just talking as Mario Lopez.
You gotta keep it, gotta be you, man. Can't be,
You think that he got there and was like, oh, yes, sir, I want to, let me see about getting you my secret recipe. Like, did he try doing that? The director was like, Mario, first of all, this is appalling. And secondly, like, you got to stop doing that. This is ridiculous.
See, what I think really happened is that this idea got presented to a multitude of people before it ever reached Mario Lopez's
This is great question to ask based off that. How many people had to go through to get this made?
Well, I'm sure they probably, hit up all the usuals, you know what I mean? It was just like, Brad, please, man. Like, it'll be so epic. Like, we'll give you whatever. It's KFC, bro. We got bread, man. Like, because KFC is Coca-Cola, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not mistaken, or Pepsi. It's one of them. I think it's Pepsi.
I mean, they've had mad people that were celebrities play this character, but just not in a movie, So
well, I mean, who could they get to agree to do it? You know what I mean? So like, they definitely hit him up. Then they probably try to get a Johnny Depp or somebody and was like, "Come on, man, you struggling right now."
Johnny, no, he's not.
He's a little risque right now.
He's not a heartthrob either. Like, if you put him out there now, it's like, God, did fucking Colonel Sanders do heroin? Like,
hey, man, they just trying to pick whoever they can pick. You know what I'm saying? So they just went down the list. Probably hit Chris Hemsworth up. He was like, "Man, I don't eat chicken.
Oh, see, that would have been. if
You
it
know what I'm
had been
saying?
Hemsworth, I'd been on board for this immediately.
You would have slobbed all over his huge
Oh
dog
my
that
God.
that you know he had.
Massive hog on that guy. Massive piece on that dude.
I can't believe you said that shit. I ain't gonna be able to get off this topic now, dog. This is my new favorite part of my life.
I can't.
Like,
I don't know why we recorded this, dude. I don't.
I was about to say, might not want to release this episode.
TBD on if this is episode 33 or not.
Oh man, I haven't laughed like that. That was like a laugh from the soul right there, bro.
But
oh man.
I'm just saying, I wish I would. And also, here's the other thing. Mario Lopez looks freaky in this. Like, he's supposed to be like a sexy person, but I'm getting like.
Oh, he looks weird, man. Yeah,
I mean,
he looks
it's
very,
like very odd. I
yeah.
feel like they needed to pick somebody older, maybe, or older looking. I don't know.
I mean, that's supposed to be a young colonel, man.
I
You know, like, that, like
guess,
Steve, this is what you don't.
Like
This is what you
Dos guy. He's just whatever it is.
see. Me, what I would have did if I was pitching this idea. First off, I would have been like, we can't just do 15 minutes, y'all. Like, I would have been trying to give all KFC bag money. You know what I'm saying? First off, like, I'm trying to get the biggest bag of money. So I'd be like, every episode is going to be one of the spices. See what I'm saying? One of the original recipe spices.
See, this is a 15-minute movie, though. Like, this is a self-contained 15-minute movie. So
I'm gonna pitch them episodes. I'm pitching them
my
episodes
God.
off rip. Yeah, it's gonna be a 12-part series in which what is 11 spices? 11 episode series where the last spice, it's like salt, where you get the ultimate drama because somebody was salty. The captain had to leave him salty. You see what I'm saying? The colonel, I mean. And then, like, if they didn't go with that, then I might have brought it down to 15 minutes. But I don't know, man. Like, to me, that plot, who is that for? Like, ain't no dude listening to that being like, oh, I want to hear about this young woman as she meets a handsome Mario Lopez and discovers the recipes.
I would have gone where you just do like a quick intro and Colonel Sanders is the leader of a group of culinary superheroes and his spices are like infinity stones and he finally all of them and snaps into reality the perfect piece of chicken and it's KFC.
Yeah. And saves the world with that shit.
A lot of special effects, a lot of budget on it. It's only going to be 5 minutes long because of the budget, but I feel like we could achieve this. Because to me, this is what's happening with what I'm seeing in the preview is that they've taken a lifetime budget and applied that to what I think they needed to spend more on the person. Because I think Mario Lopez, while you said they might have reached out to celebrities to fill this role, I feel like Mario Lopez has to be an easy get. He's not.
Oh yeah, I mean,
expensive. Like that's an inexpensive name. So,
but like I said, he probably was like
that they could have got. That's not.
Mario
Lopez. That's a bigger name.
I mean, that's the thing. Like I said, like you'd have to look at someone like that, one of them Hemsworth dudes. Like maybe get you like a. I'm trying to think, like, what's one of them dudes from that shit? Twilight, one of them dudes. What's that? Who's that?
No, never mind. I can't remember the guy's name. I was just thinking of a movie, and now I'm not even sure of the guy's name, so my bad.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It'd have to be one of them, one of them sexy flexy dudes. But, I mean, like, Mario Lopez, I feel like everybody knows about him, you know what I'm saying? Like the older women that are like our age and above know about him, and then like younger people know about Saved by the Bell too. So I feel like he was a decent person.
By the Bell, so that also probably helps with the younger audience.
Yeah, so I mean, I get it, man. Like let him do his thing, man. Like I just feel like
I put so much shade onto his crotch that I feel like I hope this is a win for you, Mario. I hope it is.
Right. Well, I'm just appalled by you, Matt. Your mother raised you better than that, but
Also, she gave me this power, so this is the responsibility I have to call this out as I see it.
Your mom has that gift too.
I don't know. I'm not indicating that. I'm just saying genetically something happened.
Okay.
And it is actually, Aaron. This is my superhero origin story. You know, I had a battle with health, and I received radiation treatment, and that radiation treatment actually created this power. So this is the gift I've been given, and I'm gonna use the gift.
Like I said, like I feel like you should have been should be like bisexual or something, dude. I just feel like, you know, you'd be like the greatest person ever, you know, like because you could.
I mean,
like,
who's to say I'm not? How do you know me and Kendra aren't just living this wild,
I mean, hey,
lifestyle?
You guys did move to Long Beach, so I mean
we're living crazy down here, dude. It's
yeah,
just
you know,
beach orgies all day, bro.
What's really crazy about that is in the orgies I see you guys in, it's just you and a bunch of older people, where it's just like you're at a geriatric community, just.
Dude, I want to learn things. Okay, I go to my elders to learn things. So why would I expect to not learn something that way?
You know what's kind of messed up about that though is like. Anytime someone like would do that, like let's say like I just like had like a 65-year-old girlfriend, dog, but she was hot though. Like people would be wanting to cast shade on that, dog.
Like, what if you came home with Angela Bassett?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like people would be trying to cast shade on her because that's what Madonna did. She got some young dude she was messing with.
What they all do. That fucking Demi Moore was fucking Ashton Kutcher,
yeah,
like 19 or whatever. So I mean. If you get that, if you luck up and you can grab that, I mean, is it a little weird? Of course. But if it's like Angela Bassett, who's gonna like? I'd be like, okay.
I don't know. I just feel like people be throwing shade on that, but now.
And you can't.
Don't get me wrong.
There's no danger of having a child. You can just fucking blast off.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Just have fun, dog. Just, you know what I mean? And she you know, she got money and got her life together and shit.
Are you sending a love letter to Angela Bassett right now, dude?
Oh, dude.
I don't blame you.
In a heartbeat, I would, dude.
I mean, every time she's on something, it's like you just get reminded. It's like, dude, can you please?
What's really crazy to me?
Like age a day, please, for God's sake.
Here's what's crazy though. All those women from that era are kind of like that, dog. Because like Regina King's still bad. Motherfucking Nia Long still look good. You know what I'm saying? Like all of them chicks still fine.
What's Pam's name? What's Pam from Martin?
She's still like that. She ain't all that though.
Are you kidding me?
Last time I saw her, she wasn't looking that good. But I don't know. I have to look again.
Tashina, I'm sorry, Tashina.
Oh, you said Pam. My bad. I was thinking Gina, dog. My bad.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, I'm tripping. You right, Pam.
First of all, what?
I'm tripping, dog. I was thinking. I don't know. I just had a flash.
Tashina, I'm sorry.
I apologize. You talk about Pam.
Mario, I'm sorry again, dude. I didn't mean to go that way.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like I was just messing around with Ice Cube. Like you just really kind of disrespected that man, dog, in a way that, like, I don't know if
he's fine.
I don't want to see him.
What do I matter? I'm just some.
I don't, bro.
You know,
this is the thing. I'm afraid for you because I feel like Mario Lopez would hear you and see you somewhere out there in LA and probably knock your ass out, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like the problem too is,
but I mean, maybe he has a good fucking sense of humor. And what if he just was like, "Hey, you're that guy, are you?" And then he just wipes out like a fat hog. It's like, oh,
how you like an egg and bologna sandwich now?
What now? It's like, okay.
Or like, what if someone that knows him, that's been with him, it's just
reach out. I mean, again,
dude, you know.
I'm not saying I'm committed to this idea, but I've spent too much time saying these things out loud to back out.
So this isn't the first time that you've said that you think Mario Lopez doesn't.
No, I'm just saying in this conversation we've had, I've been going too long to back out of it at this point.
Okay.
I can't go back. I mean, I'm sorry.
I feel you. I mean, that's why I got to fight Ice Cube on site. So I mean, it's cool.
Yeah,
I got you.
I didn't expect to even talk about this man's penis, but it just happened.
Well, to wrap all this up here, I was gonna say not anything to do with that.
Don't let me say the word penis and then the next words out of your mouth are just to wrap that up.
Because I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit, right? But no, but I was gonna say back to the KFC thing though. So now, like, because KFC is really like a subsidiary of Pepsi, because it's like same thing. It's like attached to Taco Bell and Pizza Hut and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, will there now be like a Pizza Hut movie or like Little Caesars is like back in the Roman era, whipping up pizzas and like freeing slaves like Spartacus and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the line now drawn since we have this new? Because like the Burger King could like be an evil minion over
is this
burgers
building
and
like
then
a
like
universe though? Like, could they
like
potentially have like Popeye's chicken like be in this? Like, there's like a
oh
guy named
damn.
Popeye in it that's like a dick to him.
Check
You
it out.
know?
You get Pierce. You get what's we call it. Pierce Brosnan is like 007, right? And then he has to
Yeah.
go stop the Burger King. But kind of find out the Burger King is really a good dude, but he's being kidnapped by somebody. And then, like you said, motherfucking the Colonel come and help him midway through the fight scene and shit. Like,
And
bruh,
Vin Diesel is
fucking
playing
Wendy
Grimace,
come.
dude. Vin Diesel
Yeah.
is Grimace, bro.
Well, it'd have to be I guess Pepsi versus Coke characters. You know what I'm saying? Because like McDonald's is Coke. You feel me? So then like I think Wendy's is Coke too. I don't know. I just look at that
Wendy's has
shit.
Dr. Pepper, so I think they are.
Yeah, that's Coke. Yeah, that's
okay.
Coke.
Well,
Yeah,
okay. You know what?
that's crazy though, right? Because like then it could be like a Pizza Hut movie, dude. Like legit. Like
There should be.
I mean, they should
I
do that if
wanna
they were
see
smart. They
it.
put the Ninja Turtles in it and be just go ahead and make another Ninja Turtles movie brought to you by Pizza Hut and just
And
be
there
like,
was that
what's up?
movie Spaceballs that was like a spoof on Star Wars, and in that they had a character that was Jabba the Hutt, but he was made out of pizza, and he was called Pizza the Hutt. So you could just like go off of that and just
I mean, legit.
make a Star Wars thing based off of that, and just put it on Disney Plus. Dude, we should.
But dude,
We're just
how
gonna make
shameless.
related movies. We need Guy Fieri to play Thanos, like a Thanos character in one of these movies.
Oh man.
Too.
But just how shameless is it going to be, though? It's my thing. Is it just going to be where it's like, in order for you to find the ultimate love of seduction chicken at KFC, you need to go by between the hours of 3, windows open late night at 7 a.m. until 7 a.m. or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, when does it stop?
My
Like,
darling,
she's just
I
like,
have to go because KFC's $5 deal is only valid.
right. You feel me? Like, what's going to happen in the movie, dude? Where
In
it's
Wayne's
like,
World, there's a whole sequence where he's doing shameless like promotions of products, and this is basically they took that as like I guess not
yeah.
a joke and just were like, you know what, that's actually a good business model. Let's do this. Wendy's,
man.
we're gonna shoot a romantic comedy where you're trapped in a castle and somebody has to save you with delicious spicy nuggets.
Right. You feel me? Like, just take it to that level, dude. Like, why not at this point? But really be making that shit like hella dramatic, dog. Because like that's what KFC did. So it just literally be like, in order to save the president, we must make the perfect Big Mac sandwich. Like, we only have 1 minute. Like, you know what I mean? Just
I want a
like-
Goodfellas style movie with De Niro, Pacino, and Pesci, but it's for Olive Garden. It's gotta. Do not fuck this up, Olive Garden. Make this movie.
man.
De Niro will make anything. Pacino, I think
The
he's so
shameless
out of his
plug.
mind. If you pay him, he'll show up. And Pesci, I mean, he'll be there. He'll show up.
It'd be awesome if it's just like rated R and just like the entire movie, they're still in the Olive Garden.
You
and it's just
believe
like,
this fucking guy with the fucking sauce and the fucking meatballs are delicious.
Hey, come here. Get some more breadsticks over here to the
Talk
table
about a
for
fucking taste
everybody.
Italy. I'm gonna fucking shoot you in the fucking head.
If you touch my goddamn salad one more time, Paulie, I swear to God. That shit would be amazing, dude.
Do I have to keep asking you for a fucking breadstick over here?
It's like, apparently, Olive Garden just got Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro and everyone to just sit in an Olive Garden and with no script whatsoever. This was their order. Like, this is what they just did. Like, nothing that they ordered was on the menu.
It's
Apparently,
just
they're going to kill
narrated.
some
They have
guy.
that weird Italian music. It's like, it's another day in the Olive Garden. Me and Paulie are sitting over having a taste of Italy. Joey's having a gabagool and a manacle sandwich.
Oh man.
Like Jerry
This is like-
Seinfeld has comedians in cars drinking coffee. It's just like Guido's eating spaghetti at Olive
Oh
Garden.
god. Oh god. It's like every episode they say they're gonna kill some fucking guy. Like we don't know where
Leave
this guy
fucking
is.
guy.
Man.
It's just like every episode is just like Joe Pesci freaking out. This fucking motherfucker. Yo, we can't even publish these. Like they're not willing to submit these out. Even Olive Garden won't release these. And it's
I mean, like that needs to be the Saturday Night Live skit though, for sure. Where it's just like the ideas that got left on the editing floor when they pitched KFC. So like Olive Garden did that, like you said, like motherfucking, Burger King or somebody did some spaceman shit where it just was like, what is going on in this, dog? Because really,
no,
that KFC shit looked like somebody took acid.
That movie
dog.
with Mel Gibson. Freedom.
Oh,
Where
Braveheart.
somebody stole Burger King's throne, and that's him having to
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, bro. Just some
I feel like
Braveheart
we
shit.
just need to get like a production company started that we specialize in writing scripts for these awful movies. Do you need a movie
Hey,
made
man.
for your shitty fast food restaurant? We got you.
I mean, hey, that Joe Pesci one would be awesome for Five Guys too, because then it's just like the Five Guys. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, you gotta
Yeah,
go
no.
in a different direction though. You gotta go like fat white trash with like these fun, like have a little bit of everything at Five Guys. But Olive Garden, it has to just be all Guido fucking.
dude, that shit would be so funny, dog. I mean, but hey, I'm with it, man. Like at this point, like why not? Because hey, if KFC is down, that shit looks like somebody's tripping on acid, dog. Like legit, like that KFC shit looks like you woke up in like some other dimension and somehow KFC wasn't a restaurant anymore.
I
It was a
just think it's
television show.
unfair that Mario Lopez got paid a significant amount of money. Like this seems to me like it would have been like a spoof trailer that you would have seen on like Funny or Die back in the day, but now they've actually just been like, you know what? We got extra money because we haven't been spending a lot this year. Like, let's just make this dumbass fucking movie real quick. We can't get anybody else. Like, we can't. All the fat people are coming to KFC. Let's try to attract other people to KFC now. Like, this is their attempt to like like, hey, we serve salads too.
I mean, they
Somebody
should.
like
I mean,
Mario
honestly.
Lopez, he eats a KFC too, so you can go to the gym and have some KFC. So, just
I mean,
know that.
legitimately though, like if you were to give me my idea of the future, I feel like it's going to be that everything on every corner of America is just 7-Eleven. That's your dream come true. But like, imagine
That's
like
Long Beach,
KFC.
California, and that's where I live.
I
right
mean,
now. I can throw
well-
a stone and hit 5 7-Elevens within my apartment.
Well, what I mean by that though is that it would be like you go into a Burger King and you can also get like a new phone charger, a jacket, a hat, some socks, some chapstick, some medicine. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is
So this
there,
is
but
like
it's also
like
Burger
a
King. Though.
Demolition Man style future where like Taco Bell's like a gourmet restaurant that you can also
Yeah.
like buy Walmart shit at.
Basically, everything is
Okay.
mini Walmart, except it'll just be like, yeah, maybe two different brands. It's Taco Bell and McDonald's are the only survivors. So like you can go to McDonald's and get your Target items from McDonald's or whatever the fuck and a burger. Or you can go to Taco Bell, get a taco and all your items and, whatever else. But that's what I think is going to happen. Because, I mean, like, look at what Amazon did. It's like they got ahead because they were like, we're going to just sell everything right to your doorstep no matter what the fuck it is. Because you literally can, like, get a sex toy, a bag of sugar, and, like, some batteries. You know what I mean? Like, you could just go down the list of shit on Amazon.
You got my
and, like,
Christmas gift already?
Oh, well, I mean, I knew you wanted that.
No, but I sent that package of sugar dildos and
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you feel me? Like you could literally do that though. You feel me?
very
Like,
useful stuff, bro. So just don't. I feel
But
like
that's what
now
people
you're
want.
throwing shade on my Christmas gifts that I've sent you.
no, I was. I mean, it was. I didn't open them yet.
The
so, I mean,
dildos for one of somebody you over. It's not just. For
yeah.
I'm trying to help
Oh, yeah.
you out, bro.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I appreciate it, man. It was good looking out.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, man.
The
Like,
heroin's only for you though. That's just you. And you can buy heroin on Amazon now. It's crazy.
yeah, said every one-stop shop, dude. Everywhere you look, bro. That's what's about to happen,
It's
man.
called magic powder. That'd be wild if it's like, if you search this, you'll find cocaine on Amazon.com. You can just order it.
I mean, that's what that Silk Road shit basically was, dog. Those people were
I mean,
just like,
somebody I know allegedly showed me an app that they had on their phone that was literally looked like Grubhub, but it had drugs, and there was literally an app you could pay for with a credit card, and somebody would deliver drugs to a location you specified through the app. And it was like not weed, it wasn't just weed, it was like acid, cocaine.
yeah, dude. Like that's what I'm saying, man. Like,
Suppositories, which I bought 5 of, and it was an amazing night. We all had a great time.
dude, like, that's the thing that trips me out about those people that buy like that random Viagra online and shit. Because it's just like people just be putting anything in that pill, man. Just being like, hey, man, get a boner, you know what I'm saying?
I got a
Like,
boner, but then I developed a horrible rash for 17 days.
yeah,
that's
you feel
because
me?
you
Like,
ate poison that had some Cialis in it, but that's okay.
right. I mean, like, dude, that's why, like, I could never be a doctor, bro. Because, like, I'm sure they just hear stuff like that all the time where somebody's just like, well, then, like, I was trying to put, like, a light bulb in my ass, but it got stuck and I didn't want it to break. So that it wouldn't break, I put a tennis ball in there, too. And they
You know
just be
what's
looking at
crazy
the people
about that?
like,
If
what?
you as a doctor were like in the ER, because it happens, like people go in because of the thing you said, like putting something up
Right.
their ass, because they have to not only deal with somebody that's done that, but like if I were a doctor and somebody came in with that, I would want to be like, you what the fuck is wrong with
Right.
you? I'll take this out, but you're like, what the fuck? But a doctor also has to be like, so how'd this happen? And act like
I
it's
know, right?
really not insane what they're looking at. But I mean, I guess some people are good people. I shouldn't be a doctor. I shouldn't be a doctor for a lot of reasons, but that's one
Oh,
of
hell
them.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, you have to have a heart of gold, dude. Like that's why, like, I don't know how people really do it, man. I'm honestly like super impressed by anyone that can sit there and really do that. Because the second that day one I walk in and it's something like that, like basically if you're a nurse, like you're just a poop cleaner, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
mean,
to
you're in
someone's
every,
benefit.
like, there's people called nurse practitioners that are basically doctors that didn't get a doctorate, like an actual PhD or whatever. Like
Right.
they aren't that level, but like
Right.
I have a cancer like oncologist, and then I have this lady that's a nurse practitioner who does like she'll do the biopsies. She does like little minor things like that, shots.
Right.
Basically, is my doctor. She just doesn't have a degree. So there's people like that are like experts, but they have to do everything. It's like there's an expert who will just be like, so I looked at these tests, but they don't have to do any of like the hard work to get those tests or whatever. And those people, to me, it's like, especially like in a cancer ward, it's like, I can't imagine having to be that person. Like a doctor is one thing, but like there's somebody before you talk to a doctor that really has to kind of deal with like that really uncomfortable shit where it's like somebody that's like really getting bad news or something. And I can't imagine having to deal with like
I mean, dude, like my
that.
sister used to work in Miami, and they have one of the busiest trauma units in the world. You know what I'm saying? And like, excuse me, like legit, like she saved people lives, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like people came in there literally like shot up, and she would have to like in an instant just like go from like, you know, sitting around, nothing to do at work, like how it is when you're at your job, just sipping a coffee and dicking around, and you get an email about a bunch of shit. The email is somebody comes in bloody on a stretcher, like bleeding from head to toe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like I couldn't even imagine, dog. Like I'd be complaining about my job wanting to have a Zoom meeting. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like this
right.
money is fucking. You
I had
feel
my
me? Like I
hand
could
in
never.
someone's ass today. So
Right, dude. Like I don't know how they do it, man. It's amazing.
Well, you know what, Aaron? I think we're on that really uplifting note. We're gonna stop this because
Yeah, I'm
the
good.
weird way that we got to that. But yeah, let's give it up for the doctors, y'all.
All those out there on the
Podcast
front
is
lines,
dedicated to the doctors.
everyone on the front
Sorry.
lines battling the COVID. We appreciate you
No, I mean,
here
dude,
at
that
the
shit,
Ain't Life Funny.
that with no jokes aside, that shit is I can't even like. I had to talk to my sister's a nurse, like, and she actually just started a new job, and like what they're having to deal with on top of just being a nurse now is insane. It's crazy. So they definitely do deserve way more of a tribute than two guys who just got done talking about Mario Lopez's hog for 2.5. They deserve more than that, but I definitely do appreciate them and I love them and thank you and all that nice stuff. But Mario, sorry you took a beating. Hopefully you got a good sense of humor. Aaron's not enjoying what I've said about you, but
I mean, it just made me uncomfortable, man. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm
secretly, I
sorry.
feel like Matt knows, like, you know, he probably just looked at me and was like, oh, he just got a regular sized dick over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just feel like, has he secretly looked and been like, you got a fucking micro fucking Mario Lopez weenie over there, dog. Like, you're just judging everyone's dick size, man. Like,
Just
stop
watch
it,
my
man.
face when I meet somebody, bro. You'll see like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. And then there'll be like a split second where I'm like,
It's like you're over there with like a kid that knows about it. He's like, "What? Look, he's doing it. He's doing it." Oh God, that is the most hilarious shit I've heard in my life, dude. That just made. I'm telling you, though, that shit made my day, man. Thanks for being a good sport.
well, some people have superpowers and some people are just, blessed with features. So, we'll see. We'll see what this gets me other than one episode of a podcast. But
No, I'm just glad that you finally joined me because like I've said a lot of things that like I'm embarrassed about on the podcast where it's like I'll be telling people like, man,
I'm not
don't really listen to
embarrassed. I
this
just
shit.
feel like maybe I overstepped my bounds, but it is.
I just
I'm
love that it
comfortable
wasn't
with
until I called you out on this shit that he's like, man, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Like, I gave you plenty of
Dude, I
times to
don't want to
back off of
really
this
like
statement.
examine what led me to it because I'm not gonna. There's nothing to back up what I have to say here.
Yeah,
That's
zero
another
evidence
thing we all
whatsoever.
need to remember is that this is just uneducated opinions, Mario. I'm just going off. I'm just, I'm uncomfortable now too, Aaron. You made this
See, that's
uncomfortable. Fuck
well, I
you,
mean,
bro.
I'm just saying like that it really is what your real superpower is. Like if you want to get on some deep shit real quick, is that the superpower that we all have is that via the internet or just the accusation circle of the world, anybody can say anything about anybody. And then that shit now has some type of basis. You know what I'm saying? Like what sucks is that yeah, I mean, what sucks is that anybody can say anything, and there you don't have to question their credibility until your questionability is questioned. You know what I'm saying? Like your credibility is questioned. Where it's like, oh man, that motherfucker got a little dick, and it's not until like someone calls you out about it that then you have to call out the person that said that about you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Are you
it's just like it's a
asking me to whip
weird.
my dick out right now, dude? Because
No, I'm saying that it's a weird finger pointing circle that happens when all this goes down. But we'll to get you off of this topic because I think the people have had enough of your dick combo for today.
well, we haven't done podcasts in a while, so I just needed to like get it out. Like that was like
Hey, yeah,
5 weeks
man,
of dick talk in one little
you
set,
dig
like
it, man.
one little nice package that Mario Lopez doesn't have. So it is what it is.
Oh man.
But
Well,
we love you guys. This may or may not get released just because, of what happened today, but we'll see. We'll probably release this. And this has been episode 33 of the Ain't Life Funny podcast titled I'm going to just call this one Recipe for Disaster instead of Recipe for Seduction. So, coming soon.
He's got a picture of Mario Lopez with a little chicken bone. Yo, dude, I can't, man. You just like you literally are so funny today, dog. Like I can't even talk, man. Like I've just lost all train of thought, man. Have a good one, everybody. Like